Shambavi Mahamudra. It's basically a 21-minute sequence of breathing techniques that you learn. After 6 months, I was at the top of my school grades, getting all top level grades, just by doing this simple 21 minutes breathing exercises. This is mad. Things that were impossible for me, I could just, like it was a breeze. I couldn't sit cross-legged. I'm in this hall for 7 days talking about all the processes that happen in the program. And I'm just hating it every moment. I go, why am I here? But I couldn't stop. And then I finished and I'm initiated into a practice and I'm doing this for the next 40 to 48 days, twice a day. And then eventually I started doing this for 6 months. And at this time I was in school and I was at the bottom of my school grades. I was very shy and I wasn't doing any sports. To the point where I would walk out of exams. I would just do your name. That was the only question I remembered how to answer. and then I would leave. After 6 months, I was at the top of my school grades, getting all top level grades.
Wow.
Doing sports teams, socially, and within 6 months, just by doing this simple 21 minutes breathing exercise. This is mad. And it could have been I was a late bloomer. There could have been other factors, but to me, it was just a bit too crazy. The only fact I changed in my life was waking up a bit earlier, half an hour earlier, doing this practice, and that was it. And then I just thought, this is amazing. What things that were impossible for me, I could just, like it was a breeze. Just maths, physics, economics, philosophy, whatever. Just very easy. And then ever since then, I've had a huge appreciation for the practices. And then I went to university and I sort of dropped it. I became a bit prideful, because now studies were easy, socializing was easy, sports were easy. Things that was once a huge challenge for me became very easy. I was empowered very quickly. But I stopped practicing for about 2 to 3 years. I was in university, just enjoying all the pleasures that in the UK university life is common. But I felt more and more upset and depressed and miserable. I was having everything I wanted, but I felt worse. And I'd find myself listening to some sounds of Isha chants like Brahmananda, Swarupa, just playing. Somehow I was called to it. Then I slowly learned some other practices like Surya Kriya, Upayoga in that time, just out of interest.
Everything in London there?
Yeah, everything in London, yeah. And then I had my first job in the city, working in finance. And I just hated it. I just said, what am I doing here? I just saved my money. I just saw that they were teaching people how to train people how to become Hatha Yoga teachers, and I didn't even want to teach. I wanted Sadhanapada. I wanted what you had. I just wanted to do sadhana in the ashram. But I thought if I do teacher training, at least someone would check my technique and correct me every day. So I thought this will be fun. And I just saved my money, quit my job, went to the ashram. For the first 2 days, I was thinking, what am I doing here? This is insane. I was so angry at myself for being here. And then I remember that was the beginning. By the end of the ashram, the end of the training, I was in tears. I just didn't want to leave. I said, no, I can't leave this place. And yeah, that's the whole story summed up in a very quick